Halo. Halo is one of the greatest games in video gaming history. One of my favorites, if not my favorite video game of all time. And let me tell you, it's hard to see how far it's fallen. Halo Infinite, love it or hate it, it's one of the most decisive Halos in recent history. With a great start, over time with lack of content, no ingenuity, 343 has let the game fall behind and they've lost most of the player base. But then Season 3 came. The first thing that I'd like to talk about with Season 3, well, the game modes. And you know what? I like them. They're pretty fun. And even though 6 months fucking late, Jesus Christ, at least we finally have some new, fun, and enjoyable game modes to this damn game. That's all Halo fans want. That's all Halo has been for the past years it's been out. Think of Halo 1, think of Halo 2, mainly Halo 3. They had, I don't know, dozens of different game modes you could play, whether you were solo, whether it was big team battle, whether it was just normal 6v6. You had a lot of variety. That hasn't been in Halo Infinite. But you know what? Now, I think we're finally starting to get there. We'll start with Lone Survivors. It's the new solo playlist, and I like it. It's pretty fun. They've added some twists. Instead of just a normal solo game mode, they've actually added a gun game type game, and they've added one which is similar to the big team battle variant, which we'll talk about later, where you spawn in with a weapon, you get around 3 to 4 kills, and you switch to the next weapon, and whoever gets the last one wins. I like it. It's fun. It's enjoyable. It should have been in the game at launch, but I'm not going to get into that. Everyone has talked about that. Right now, I'm just going to talk about what is here and what we have to play now. The second thing we'll talk about is the new Big Team Battle playlist. Similar to solos, you have the new playlist, and you have the one that's like gun game, and you have the one where you spawn in one within changes. But with the new Big Team Battle playlist, they actually added variants to the weapons. Any of you who played Halo 5 remember they had lots and lots of different variants whenever you played the Warzone game modes. It's similar to that, but not as vast as of yet, at least. And you know what? I like it. I really like it. The sandbox for this game has always been fun and always been vast, and I feel like they've always should have been playing around with this and should have kept that concept from Halo 5. Halo 5's multiplayer by itself was actually pretty enjoyable. Well, some of it was, at least. I like the movement and gameplay of this game a lot better compared to 5's, but 5 had a lot of content. The problem was it was hid behind fucking rec packs. But this isn't a Halo 5 video. We're not going to get into that now. This game has no rec packs, and has the possibility to take those old good ideas and bring them back in. And as I've said, they've started to now. I feel like they should take those weapon variants that are just in that Big Team Battle playlist and add them throughout the rest of the game. It's fun, it adds variety, and it makes people want to play. It gives them new to get into, you know? Speaking of weapons, they have added the DMR, and it's a lot of fun. I actually like it a lot compared to the old DMRs. It has the Halo Reach style, but it doesn't have the scope. Personally, I don't really know how I feel about that. I feel like there's no reason we couldn't have kept the scope on it, but it does work pretty well. It's similar to like the Halo 5 pistol in a way, but a lot bulkier. It plays really well. I enjoy shooting it. It's probably one of my favorite weapons in the game now, to be honest, now that it's added. And like fucking everything, it should have been here at launch. That's all I can really think about as I play this season. You know, it has so much good content and I really enjoy it. But there's no reason this shit shouldn't have been here 6 months ago, a year ago. This game came out almost 2 years ago now, and we're just now getting shit that should have been here. But what is here now is good. I like it, and it shows me that Halo Infinite can go in a direction that is positive. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about, the maps. Halo Infinite Season 3 has introduced 3 new maps: Oasis, Cliffhanger, and Chasm. And you know what? I like them all. They all kind of add some new variety, a new taste to the game, and they kind of incorporate old aspects of other game. Not other game modes, other games maps, and I really enjoy it. Oasis and Chasm in particular are probably my favorites. And they've started incorporating some new social maps, which are part of picked from player-made maps. And this was a big thing in Halo Reach that was used a lot. And you know what? I like it. The game has needed it. The game has needed some new maps, especially on Big Team Battle, which is what 2 of the maps are oriented towards. And I'm glad they finally did this. There's a lot of things that I actually like about this season. The new stuff they added. They added a lot of new camos, a lot of new armor sets. The whole new armor core in general I like a lot. It looks a lot like the SPI armors. If you know anything about Halo lore, the SPIs were the original Spartan 3 armors who didn't get Mjolnir. And I like it. They look cool. The camos they added with the Season 3 Battle Pass are really nice. But to be honest, they needed to get rid of the whole armor core system in general. This is something big people have been talking about for a while now, you know. And I think that's just the issue with Halo, you know. This Battle Pass has done a lot. It has added new game modes. It has added new weapons. It has added variety, but it hasn't gotten rid of the strict core issues of the game, like the armor cores. Nobody likes them. Why separate all of these armor? If this was all one collective armor set and they had all of the pieces they had, they would have the best customization any Halo has ever seen. Hands down. Better than Reach, better than 3, better than anyone you can name. By far the best customization, and they have it separated in cores for what? There's no reason. That's literally creating a issue when there's no need for an issue to ever be there. There is never a reason to separate Halo's customization into armor cores. That's just, I don't get why. There was never a reason to get rid of strict levels. Why do we have battle pass levels, but not an actual level for a character? The XP problem is still very much here and very much a problem in Halo Infinite. And it's like, that's why people don't play the game anymore. It's like these small things that they just refuse to fix is the reason the game has gotten to where it's at. It's the reason the game is in the state it's in. And you know, I hate to see it, man. Halo was the biggest FPS ever. 2001 to 2010, in my opinion, just about till Modern Warfare 2 released, maybe Modern Warfare 3, Halo was everything, man. There wasn't a single person who was playing console shooters who hadn't played Halo. And it's just crazy to see, like, how you can have a diamond in your hands and let it fall apart and become, what is, it sucks I had such a good point, but I don't know what a fake diamond's called. But that, yeah, imagine having $1 million in your bank account, and through your bad decisions, after 10 years, you're broke. You have nothing. And it's like, that's what they have done with this franchise. They've bled it out, and they've taken all the creative ideas that has been in here for so long and chosen not to use them, and chosen to turn Halo into a cash grab, into some bullshit that has made no one want to play it anymore, you know? And when you lose your core player base, which was built in 2001 and expanded past then, and disappoint all them, and don't add anything new to the game that will make new people want to come and stop playing Call of Duty, stop playing Fortnite, stop playing all these games they've been playing, you know, how do you expect to have a successful game? And I think, you know, that's the problem with this game. It's been rushed. It was forced out by Microsoft. There was no love put into it at all. And that is given us a game that had so much potential from the start. You know, when this game released, I was in love. But because they just haven't given the game itself any love, the same love that I, the fan, gave it, the creators wouldn't. And that's why it's fallen off. But I have hope, you know. I'm having fun playing this game. Every time I play, you know what? It puts a smile on my face. I enjoy playing it. I have a good time. And I want to tell my friends to play with me, but they're skeptical, you know. It's hard to get people back. They've done a lot to put the game in a good direction, but they have to continue this momentum, and they have to be consistent with it, you know. We can't have Season 3 come and do some good, and then wait another 8 months before Season 4 or any other major update comes out to make the game better. That's the problem, time. People nowadays don't have the attention span or the time to give to one singular game to wait that long for it to actually be good. How many times do we have to see the cycle of a Cyberpunk, a AC Unity, a No Man's Sky come out broken, unfinished, no content, and then after 3-4 years be good and everyone praise it? That's not how it works, man. That's just not how it works, man. You can't release a game, expect it to be bad at the start, and have the promise of it eventually being good. You know, people paid money for this game. I personally didn't. It was on Game Pass, so I played it all for free, but I know there are people who did. And you know, it sucks. It sucks to see that they've done this to such an amazing franchise. But I want to stay positive, you know. I want to see the one step forward they've taken, use it to take another. Take 2 steps forward, take 3 steps forward. Use the little tiny bit of momentum you have given yourself with this new update and show us something, 343. Show us something we haven't seen yet in any time since 2012, since you released Halo 4. And so to answer the question, did Halo Infinite Season 3 save Halo? No. But it sure as hell did help it. Thank you all for coming in, and thank you all for staying tuned to this video. This is CJ3KTV signing out. All of y'all, have a good one.